Hello YouTube, GreenDogChef here. Welcome to part 26, I believe, of our Everton Let's Play on FIFA 18. Last episode wasn't too bad, but wasn't great either, with another draw, a 2-2 draw against Stoke at home as well at Goodison Park. We definitely should have won that game. Anyway, I just decided to have a cheeky look at our transfers that we've done this season. So right at the start, we brought in Rico at the same date that we brought in Werner for 28.5 million. Also for Werner, 33 million plus Aaron Lennon as well came into Everton. Then Jagielka went to Spurs for 3.85 million. I'm not too sure why. Also, Luke Garbutt on loan to Leeds. Ugh. And we'll be seeing him next season. Holgate to QPR for a loan as well. Steckelberg, someone we don't need at all, especially with Rico. Went to Burnley for 2.65 million. Rhett Sos came in for £10 million. Now, he is a youth player, and I think he will be a fantastic replacement for Ashley Williams as well, when Ashley Williams does decide to leave this club. We also have Besic, who went on loan as well, who I might actually be selling, depending on our situation, to Freiburg. If they are interested, then that is. We also had Niassi, who went to Crystal Palace, a striker who I'm not too big on, and clearly our striking force has done quite well so far, for 9 million. Moving on to Barco, that is moved on to January now. Barco came to Everton for only 8 million, has proven himself quite a player. Elaine has come for 4.8 million. I think an absolute steal for Barcelona B, who's going to be a great player, and you know, he's doing his part at the moment. Martinez from Racing Club though for 7 million, probably the best steal so far. Martinez has scored, I think it's 7 in 5 games now, and has played absolutely fantastically for us, especially in the Cup. We also got Luke Shaw in just recently, a couple of episodes ago, for 14.5 million, slowly picking away Manchester United's team, stealing Wayne Rooney and then Luke Shaw. Also, McCarthy has finally left for 19.4 million. I thought that was an absolute great amount of money for McCarthy, who I don't normally play, to Stoke, and unfortunately Stoke did get 2 equalisers back, but McCarthy didn't have that to do with that. Coleman went for 19.7 million, another great amount of money there for a young, for a decently old right back who's now been replaced by Kimmich, who's, here we go, buying to Everton for 35.5 million. And there are transfers, guys. Also just a loan there. Kinsella, I just loaned him out to Crew. I didn't really record it, it's not really that important. So, let's just get rid of these instructions, because we've got our right backs and left backs now. And let's have a look at our squad and what we're going to be doing at the deadline day, which is probably nothing save no money, but yeah. Robes just went, okay. And it should be another rematch as well this episode against Stoke. Fucking hell. Yep, we're going to be playing the Stoke rematch as well, just doing as I normally do, and we're going to be showing the highlights of that game. But let's focus on Leicester, and hopefully Marcus Rashford won't be too much of a nuisance for us. Now, Werner played actually pretty dreadfully in the cup, so I'm actually not gonna start Werner. I'm gonna put him there, and I'm gonna replace Baines here for Balassi, and Baines can start, and Shaw can be on the reserves. Where are you? Where are you, Baines? There you are. And Balassi can just go here. Murray and Elena can start as well, instead of Klassen, someone who's not performed amazingly either. And then Sigurdsson can get replaced by Vlasic, who hasn't had a game in quite a while. And hopefully this team will perform well, and we will win the game. We've got quite a slow strike force, but they are lethal in front of goal. Marcus Rashford there, he's looking fine.
Hi there everybody, Martin Tyler here, along with the former Arsenal and England striker Alan Smith.
Yeah, you come into ground Sundays and you do get that buzz of excitement, and I've got it here today, Martin, looking forward to it.
Everton! And today it's Everton against Leicester City.
Everton's still at the top of the leaderboard. The Premier League, and depending on this game we could either break away again, or we could actually be quite close to being taken over by West Ham. I'm feeling quite confident about our chances today, though.
For Everton Football Club, but the traditionalists will be delighted that they've stayed at Goodison Park to this point.
I'm excited that we stay at Goodison Park, and hopefully not to get defeated and keep our home record of 10 games, 10 wins, sorry, and 2 draws. Now 3 if we're counting all competitions, because of Stoke being a nasty pair.
2 banks of 4, 4-4-2.
Yeah, how it always used to be. Don't see it quite so often these days, but that's a classic form.
We're playing 4-2-2-2, but it looks like they're sticking to a tradition here and playing the basic lineup of football.
They've been striving to get this sort of attack going, and it looked on there.
Alina on the ball to give it to Sandro to maybe find Wayne Rooney, and he does. Finds Ross Barkley, who does a nice little step over to get past his man.
Away goes Barkley with the ball.
We put it into Sandro! And Schmeichel with an easy catch. Not enough power at all on that header for Sandro. Schneiderlin to give it to Wayne Rooney. And Sandro's here with a strike. Ow! What a strike! Sandro with an absolutely gorgeous shot there, guys. Fantastic. Let's have a look at that. Only 11 minutes into the game. Absolutely brilliant strike. Let's have a replay.
Wonderful power. It's a regal strike.
Well,
was there a deflection there? There wasn't. It was just a pure power strike. A finesse into the top right hand corner. Sandro, the secret weapon, returns. Let's see if Marcus Rashford, though, later on in this game will be worth his $43 million pound transfer. It's in sterling.
Quick into the tackle. And the result is going to be a throw.
Ross Barkley to find Wayne Rooney in a bit of space as well, because Skingraven does not want to get it, but there we go. It's a nice interception for a corner, and Sandro could get 2 here, but the header is easily won by the Leicester defender.
It's Sandro.
Give it to Morgan Schneiderlin. And it's a bit of passing around, but they close us down easily. And Rashford could be a bit of a nuisance where they're playing him. They could be playing him out wide, I'm not sure. Armeti to challenge Baines. Baines pulls away, gives it to Sandro, gives it to Wayne Rooney. A man who hasn't scored in quite a while, gives it to Sandro. Sandro!
The shot gets blocked. Rooney making
and an easy catch there for Schmeichel. Wayne Rooney really does need to get his act together though and start scoring a goal or 2. Otherwise, I'm just going to permanently replace him with Sandro in our starting team. Vlasic on the ball, gives it to Sandro, who passes it away for some unknown reason. Ross Barkley. Kimmich, a good signing, passes it off to Williams and gives it away. Williams with his header. Marcus Rashford looks like he's playing on the right, and it's a shot, but the £43 million signing doesn't score. The highest signing of our current transfer window.
He's put in the corner.
A fantastic effort there by the Leicester header, but he just didn't get any power on it once again. The headers have been quite weak today at Goodison Park, but we are going to win the game. Here we go. We find... Well, Ross Barkley just didn't have the pace, and the pass was just fell a bit short. Rashford is indeed playing on the left. He's not playing up front, which is where I would put him if he was on my team. That's a good shot and a good clearance there. Rico to keep it 1-0.
Well, the ball's been deflected out, so it'll be a throw-in.
Not many options right now. They've closed us down in the central midfield area. Ross Barkley with an awful touch. Not played well enough for me. Definitely not. And a good challenge there from Michael Keane. A good interception from Alina, but he does get challenged again. Vardy, but didn't even challenge for the header because he knew he wasn't going to win it against the big men. Morgan Schneiderlin gives it to Sandro. Gives it to Ross Barkley, who finds Kimmich. Find Vlasic to give it to Sandro. to maybe 1-2, but Wayne Rooney just gives the ball away again. He's really not impressing me right now. A Manchester United legend, an up-and-comer for Everton, but now he's just a bit off the ball for me. He says that having a header that does go over, but he did well to win the header.
Give him another chance. I think he'll tuck that away.
I don't think he'll tuck it away, the useless shit. And that is half-time, guys. 1-0 at Goodison Park. The Everton fans don't even look that happy because, you know, it's just regular. It's just a regular deal right now. Ross Barkley to definitely come off there for Klassen and for Morales, sorry, and Vlasic to stay there for now.
So here we go.
And we're going to give it straight to Vlasic, who doesn't have the pace really, and a bit of a poor pass. Ibora to Vardy. Rashford on the ball and just gives us the ball again, but we just kick it out for a throw-in. Marcus Rashford on the ball again, gives it to Vardy, and it's a shot, but oh my goodness! No! That was just messy and pathetic by the players there. Klassen's going to come on for Vlasic. That was really poor football. Should have cleared it there. Should have cleared it there. And just a poor shot, a lucky shot from Armameti. Morales gives it back to Baines. Baines back to Morales to give it to Wayne Rooney to find Sandro. And Wayne Rooney doesn't even manage to get a pass off anymore. Could this be the upcoming area that finishes Wayne Rooney's career this part in the season? He started off quite well for Everton in this career mode, but he's just fell off bit by bit each way. Kimmich to maybe try his chance, and it's a deflection. It wasn't going to go in either way.
Top performance today from him.
I'm going to try and float it above the keeper there, but Schmeichel just punches it away. Alina on the ball to give it to Keane to find Baines. Baines to find Sancho down wide. Sancho to put it in maybe for Wayne Rooney, and no, he just face plants the defender.
Good attacking play. They've got a corner from it, and maybe a chance for a goal. And in it goes.
And no movement there at all from, I think it was Klassen at the front post. We need Timo Werner really. But unfortunately he didn't perform last game, and the boys haven't performed today either. Leicester are not allowed to ruin my record. Only part of the top 5 are allowed to ruin my record. Morales to get bullied off the ball by the goal scorer Armameti. Slimani on the ball to give it to Rashford. Maybe he tried to do that. I'm not really quite sure what he tried to do there. We need to push up a little bit. Morales here gives it to Sancho to find Wayne Rooney.
Attacking well here.
And Klassen just can't really get the movement going right. But Sancho could be through, and it's a good fucking bully off again. They've got quite a big team again, a bit like West Brom, but not as strong as West Brom, not as bad. Leicester to give it to Thomas. Ndidi over for Rashford, but Kimmel wins the header. And we can't seem to get the ball off the Leicester fans at the moment. No, the Leicester fans, off the Leicester players, and it's a good header away. I'm going to be putting on Martinez very shortly as well if we don't score another goal. I think Martinez, it might be time for him to come on with a bit of fresh legs, a bit of pace, and try his luck at the goal. He hasn't scored too many in the Premier League, the new signing. He's mainly our FA Cup superstar though.
Trying a bit too hard, trying to force the pass, and it went straight to an opponent. Is this going to end level, or are we going to get a winner in the
Here we go. Morales wins the ball. Morales to cut through, but get bullied off. Fucking, this is a tough game. I'm actually swearing a lot more than I normally do, because this game is really upsetting me. Here we go. We find Morales out wide to do a ball roll, to find Sancho to shoot, and it's just an easy catch for Schmeichel. And it hasn't gone out for so long, I don't really see much of a point to bring on the new striker, but Morales is here, but Klein's just outpaced him. win the header, Keane. He does, but can he win the ball back? He can't. A poor header. He just heads it straight down to the Leicester's feet.
Oh, the chance for a better through ball there. That'll be the keeper's.
Rico to quickly recover and get it out wide. Find Klassen, who's not actually done a single thing. I don't even know if he's touched the ball since he's come on. We're going to find Morales out wide, though. And Morales wins the ball, but gets challenged because he just can't get the acceleration off. That could have been our opening there. And it does end 1-1. What a disappointing result for the Everton fans at Goodison Park. They don't seem happy. Grindog Chef isn't happy. No one's happy. Let's have a relook at this fantastic Sandro goal, though, where he composes himself and just smashes it in the top right-hand corner. And then Aramati, this goal has really depressed me. Just how shabby and disgusting it was. And it just comes off the top of the bottom of the bar and goes in, guys. Bit of a poor effort there. Sandro got man of the match there, and he probably deserved it from his fantastic strike and his movement. Anyway, let's sim through this.
2, Bournemouth 0. Everton 1, Leicester City.
Not much has really gone on in the transfer window for any other teams apart from Everton, really, of what I've seen at the moment.
Burnley 0. Southampton 1. Brighton and Hove
It just gives us a nice
2.
little time to look, though. Brighton haven't spent anything either. Apparently they've spent nothing, but they've got some players in from free contracts and stuff like that. Pedro and Christian have gone out of Chelsea. Finning their team are leaving a little bit more. I know we're not selling Morales. He's played absolutely fantastically for us at the minute. Why did I just negotiate? I'll pull out straight away. Sorry, guys.
In third, Tottenham Hotspur with 44, with a game in hand on the team above.
I did a really stupid thing, guys. I have actually I went in, tried to pull away, and accepted the really low offer for Kevin Morales.
With a game in hand on the team above.
Transfer disasters right there. I could have at least got 25 million for the man. And I'm hoping it falls apart because he doesn't want to leave, especially not to Stoke, Southampton as well.
And then reading up the table, second
has it gone through?
With 18 points. Third bottom, Newcastle United.
It hasn't gone through yet, but I will happily actually get rid of Robes yet. I'm hoping it doesn't go through and they don't want to do it, and this is it. He's sold! No! No! Such a disappointment. Kevin Morales just got sold. We only got 13 million for him. Not the end of the world, guys, because we have got Barco on the bench now and Sigurdsson. He was probably going to go next season anyway. But it is just a bit upsetting because I would have loved to have kept him just for that little bit longer. And manager award received. Thank you very much. No, I'm not going to fucking loan you Yannick Bolasie, you dummies. Reject that offer. And 241 million was actually spent there. So actually a lot of money was spent. And the replay will continue, guys. I can't believe I've just sold Morales by accident. Matty Follards, on the other hand, can go because he's 60 overall and he's 20, so I'm not actually that bothered. Get him a bit of football game time there. And I hope everyone enjoys what I get to show you in the match highlights. Hopefully we will win the game, guys, against Stoke. Enjoy. Okay, guys, so this is my lineup. We've got Werner, Martinez, Bolasie and Barco as our attacking forces. Alina and Schneidlin as our CDMs, followed by Murray, Retsos, Kimmich and Baines with Rico in net. Also, I'm actually quite happy because I was going to sell him next season, and it looks like we've got Morales until next season as well, guys, and then he's instantly gone. So the transfer didn't go through within the time that they had it, so he will be leaving next season, but we've got him for the rest of this season, which has made me happy again. And Wayne Rooney doesn't even deserve to be in this, like, he doesn't even deserve to be top of the, there you go, yeah, an injured man's more important than you right now. And let's start the game, guys. I hope you all enjoy world-class 4 minutes each way. We open up the game with a good shot there from Stoke City, and it just bounces off the bar. Then Affalay absolutely really upsets the boys at Everton with just a squatter. It was poor defending and marking there. It has to do nothing. Just all he has to do was touch the ball. Affalay was through again here, cuts inside. Affalay! And just puts it over the bar. The new man whips it in, and Kimmich, the new man, scores, sorry. But Lassie puts it in, it's a bit of a scuff, and it's just headers all the way here, guys. But Lassie whips it into Martinez, and just hits the corner of the crossbar. What an effort it was, though, standing still at 1-1. We have Timo Werner who gives it to Martinez, and what a shot and a save from Jack Butland there. Just puts him onto the pitch. Morales whips it into Davy Klaassen. The two super subs. Morales just comes on, whips it into the man that's also come on with him. Klaassen puts it to the back of the net. Timo Werner's here and has a good effort as well, and what a save. Timo Werner's been a bit dry recently, as we've been speaking about. Might be a bit more intimidated by Martinez, the new man that's come in and scored left, right and centre. But to secure victory in the 83rd minute, some beautiful play there by Werner, and Morales runs and scores. 1 assist and 1 goal for the man himself who came off the bench. And that is the game, guys. We are through to the next round, and Stoke City are out. And Morales does indeed deserve man of the match. Played better than most people on the pitch. Werner actually had a good game. His passing was alright. It's just his shooting wasn't getting them into the back of the net. But he played him through with some beautiful skill and a nice pass there from Morales. And Rico was a bit off, to be totally honest. But Kimmich and everybody there played fantastically. One thing we didn't see there, guys, was Kimmich has been injured. And I don't know how long for, but he was forced to get off the pitch. And let's have a quick look at see what the damage is for our brand new right back.
Challenge Cup.
Oh, 3 months. That's him out for the rest of the season, guys. Or pretty much the rest of the season. Which puts us in a really tight spot here. Meaning that Leighton Baines is going to have to play there. And Luke, Luke Shaw is going to have to play at right back, which is unfortunate because he's not a right back, but he played it for the rest of the game and he played really well for himself there as well. So let's see how that is. Anyway, guys, I hope everyone enjoyed this episode. I definitely did. 2 fantastic games. A bit of a disappointment in one of them. But that last Stoke game was absolutely brilliant, and we are through to the next round. I'll see you very shortly for the next episode, guys. Have a great day.